Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So I am back again once more with a spreadsheet that can help you determine what crystals to go for. Should you go for 6-star basic? Should you go for 6-star featured? A lot of people are extremely tempted right now. And there are a few more tabs that can help you determine whether, which dual crystals you want to pick up, so on and so forth. So I have already made a video about pretty much the same spreadsheet previously. However, right now we have an update on what champions are in the new 6-star featured. Therefore, obviously, the calculations are different. So if you have used the previous version of this sheet, then you can follow this shorter set of instructions and you can basically just kind of copy paste all of your previous desires and slightly update the newer champs that have come in. Or if you are starting from fresh, then just use this set of instructions. And it's really basic, and I'm going to quickly go over it. So at the bottom, there are different tabs. Initially, you want to go to raw data, where we have a list of every single champion that is in crystals that we can pull in the 6-star crystal. And then it depends how much in detail do you want to go. If you want to just get kind of more generic results and you're not too fast, then you just decide whether you want a champion, yes or no, and select one of those, and that's it. And you carry on. If you want to assign these champions numeric value, whether you really want some champion or you're just kind of like whatever, and then this piece of data would obviously give you better updated information. Then you can also include whether you already own that champion or not, what SIG level they are, and whether you plan to take those champions at rank 3 or they are already at rank 3 for like the most amount of feedback and data possible. And then you can switch to basic summary. And in basic summary, it's just as that. It's a very basic explanation of which crystal for you is more beneficial. Like, I quickly filled in the champions that I want to pull. And for me, it turns out that I am better off going for featured crystal quite significantly, because there are like 5 pulls in that featured crystal that I still want. In the basic crystal, I have 20 pulls that I want to the same degree. And by extension, because basic crystal has way more champions in it, as you can see, 187, I still have better odds per shard to pull a desired outcome. So for me, it is fairly simple and fairly straightforward that I want to go with a featured crystal. Again, fill in your own details and you can see how it works out for you. And obviously, if you filled in the rest of the fields, then you can use the more detailed summary. And there's going to be, the sheet is going to be giving you more statistics, more data, and what chances are for you to pull a new champion, for instance, in basic and featured, what chances are to get a first-time dupe in a basic and featured, and so on and so forth. It's quite a lot of information available, and it doesn't take all that long to fill it up fully. The previous version of this sheet I had filled in pretty much to a full extent myself, so I always knew exactly which crystals I want to open, and I therefore also knew exactly what to do with my crystal shards, as in to save for the new 6-star featured. And it worked out. It paid off for me. I had a very good opening and I pulled a lot of what I wanted. I got like 5 or 6 new 6-stars thanks to that, and thanks to planning out my openings quite well. So here we are. This is the sheet. I will add a link to this sheet in the video description. I'll also pin it as a comment. And I encourage every single one of you who play this game even semi-seriously just to take a quick glance at the sheet. It really can put your mind at ease, because it is one of the most asked questions. Should I go for a basic 6-star or should I go for featured? And, at least 5 people or so ask me that every single stream. So this sheet is the best possible tool how you can objectively, backed by data, figure out what is the best option for you. Much better than, my instinctive advice could be. That being said, keep in mind, this is data and statistics. Just because you are statistically less likely to pull something bad from a featured crystal doesn't mean that you cannot do that. Obviously, there are people who will be very lucky, and there are people who will be very unlucky. But I am a person that believes statistics and math and logic and reason, and I find information like this extremely reassuring. So that is pretty much it. I don't want to keep you guys any longer, and I will catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about